The Republican Party has decided to pull out of the presidential debates. Now, earlier today, the Republican National Committee, headed by Ronna McDaniel Romney, who dropped the Romney, by the way, they put out a statement earlier saying that we are dropping out of the presidential debates. So I want to show you the statement here. RNC unanimously votes to withdraw from commission on presidential debates. Today, Republican National Committee chairwoman Ronna McDaniel released the following statement on the RNC's unanimous vote to withdraw. Debates are an important part of the democratic process, and the RNC is committed to free and fair debates. The Commission on Presidential Debates is biased and has refused to enact simple and common sense reforms to help ensure fair debates, including hosting debates before voting begins and selecting moderators who have never worked for candidates on the debate stage. Today, the RNC voted to withdraw from the biased CPD, and we're going to find newer, better debate platforms, blackjack and hookers, to ensure that the future nominees are not forced to go through the biased CPD in order to make their case, the American people. To which I say, Snowflake. I mean, look, I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure they did not like being asked tough questions. Look, I remember watching the debates during the election. I agree that they were just a total crap show. You had people that were cutting off moderators all the time. Moderators sometimes asking some pretty stupid questions, understandably. Frustration with that. But like, at the same time, to claim that they are biased, obviously when a conservative claims bias, usually that means, how dare you ask me an uncomfortable question? That's generally what happens. They're mad that they can't go and just completely lie and bullshit people and then get called out for it. They want to be able to just lie and BS without being called out. And so, the debate structure would not allow them to do that. Now, here's the thing, though. There's a little bit of a, I mean, there could be a silver lining, right? Maybe this would force Democrats as well to find other more fair debate platforms as well. Here's what I'm thinking. Independent media. There is a vast audience on independent media that would love to host these debates, that would actually have even more fair questions, not just for, fair questions on tough questions for Republicans, but also fair and tough questions to Democrats as well. See, I do believe in fairness, and I do believe in asking tough questions for everyone. Now, of course, the Republicans will never agree to that because, bias are going to ask me questions about reality in my actual platform, which is to skip all the money of the rich. And the Democrats will also be like, I don't really want to answer that question because guess what? We also want to give all the money to the rich. And so that's very unlikely to happen. But I'm just saying that this is something that I would like to see happen. It would be a wonderful thing to see presidential debates not just happen on mainstream corporate news, but actual, not just progressive, but also you could have hosted on conservative. As long as you're asking tough questions on both sides and fair question, then I don't care who does it. And I'm sure there's probably somebody out there who would be a fair moderator, even if you're a right winger. And so that's fair. I'd like to see something like that happen. But as you can see right now, the RNC, they're such sad little snowflakes that they don't want to go and have any sort of tough questions aimed at them. And so this is the result of that. Cry harder, Snowflake. Sad baby.